You see the two ziggurats that are south of Stratholme on the map? There's a ziggurat that's east of that, kind of close to the cave. That's roughly around where the entrance is. It's kind of between... Well, it's a little bit left of that ziggurat that's close to the cave on the map.
Okay.
And by the cave, I mean the cave that is the back entrance to Strath, not the cave with the crypt fiends in it.
We wait 30 seconds for lip. We don't have to, but
Yeah, that's fine.
Can Dread get pally buffs again, please?
So we're gonna stack Skull and X to the right-hand side. Make sure you guys spread out an arc. Also, make sure if any player dies that we are immediately swapping to the Crypt Fiends. Or the Scarabs, whatever. Alright, we're gonna pull this up. So, Craft, you're on Skull. Dread, you're gonna do X. Here we go.
Mages, if you get knocked up, make sure you blink right before you hit the ground. You're the most likely to die to the charge. Or not the charge, the knock up.
We know you, man.
Put them together.
This is not very stacked.
Yeah, I can get aggro, so.
I think we went so hard on it, we just ripped.
I think so too.
You guys can kill before Locust Swarm, right?
Our kill time is around 55 seconds right now, and then, yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'll find out. Yeah, we should. We should be fine.
I think Warriors should ruck on this, right? So they'll have it up by 4 horsemen.
You'll have it up for probably Spider too. Yeah, we should be fine.
We got this.
And plus, Locust Swarm's not like a hard timer anyway.
Yeah, it's a soft cooldown.
A good healer ring.
Drade? That's your double flash, so what are you talking about?
I said good healing ring, not a
Didn't say who I was going to.
It's a Drade set for sure. There's no upgrades in this raid for me, so I'm gonna have to get prio on the healer pieces.
For sure.
Alright, melee, pick a spider here and just focus fire it.
What are the coordinates for naxx?
You want to help them with that, Adam?
If you look, where you are right now, you need to go directly northeast. Like, you need to go flat out northeast. You should run into it.
3825.
Yeah, just go straight northeast of where you are right now. Open up your map and go northeast. You should basically run straight into it. It's the one tower
Across
thing
from
that you can
the-
just walk
Careful
in.
of
Can I get
base
some
pulling
water from a
Barker.
mage, please? I just fucking realized I don't have water.
You don't have water.
I just realized I don't have.
Gotta hydrate.
Also, I need you guys that are canceling. No, I have water now. I need you guys that are canceling my hots to DM me and tell me that, because I'm not gonna waste my mana on you.
Keep going, Clan. No. Keep going northeast. Don't go back. Keep going northeast. You should see a one with a bunch of people around it in a couple seconds. No. You need to go northeast, cleansed. That is not the one you need to be at.
I need what he's smoking.
Nah, dude, this shit's confusing to get to the first time around.
Cleanse, do you have Gather Mate?
No.
You don't have Gather Mate?
Have you ever picked a Black Lotus around you?
No.
Shit.
I was gonna say, there's a Black Lotus literally right on the instance.
You're really close to it. You just need to go north.
Just go north.
East.
And then a little bit east. North. Towards Stratham. And then a little bit east.
Just look for the floating thing in the sky. It's directly beneath that.
Oh, that's good.
That's big brain. Unless he sees an invasion ziggurat, in which case do not.
You guys can move up, by the way. We're pulling trash, and you guys are very far away.
Sorry, I was looting.
Yeah, I think I'm like retarded.
No,
You're just
go,
a little
go east. Go east.
Just
Yeah,
east.
Directly east.
Yeah, Cleanse. It's just a little like triangle thing. You walk up some stairs and go into a green circle. And a
No,
portal's
now
there.
you're going south. You need to go east. You need to go. No, you're still going south.
Why don't you go with right and left?
I need to like log over to my warrior and guide him.
You have the Necrostalkers coming out in a second, Drid.
Someone pulled the pack behind us.
Don't go there. Let
Don't run
We
back.
pulled the pack behind? Oh my god.
Fight,
No,
look.
no,
No,
it
no,
reset.
no,
It reset.
reset.
Don't
They
go.
reset. They reset.
There
Oh,
we go.
Necrostalkers
Pay
coming.
attention,
Back
pay
some.
attention,
In front of
pay
us.
attention. Skull.
Spread out.
Split
guys.
these up and spread out.
Dwarves, if you get nailed by that poison, you should stone skin it off.
Lovely. Don't zone in.
Yeah, find Cleanse. Escort him, please.
Ghost, yeah.
Find our lost priest.
Guys, can we focus on the raid, please? Let Lovely get cleansed in here.
Drid, do you have any idea where that
Mine
other
is about to fall off.
Necrostalker is? They're hiding.
You guys are awesome.
Necrostalkers are about to be at the bottom.
Cleanse, you're in Strathholm right now.
I think, is he? Or is he just outside?
Do you want these with the skitters?
No, I would prefer the skittish on their own.
Might have to.
I think if you pulled maybe the far right one in the pack,
We'll find out.
pulls the middle one.
No, we're good. We're good. We're vibing. That's my favorite thing about Hunter is attempting to pull things without wiping the raid.
Oh yeah.
It's a mini game.
It's like that as a tank as well. Don't worry, that doesn't change.
Still remember
Yeah,
the
except
day.
it's scarier because if you fuck up, it's definitely bad.
Still remember the day where I chain pulled Gar with a dog ad. Great experience.
You
It's our
can
speed run.
probably pull this one 3 seconds maybe. Yeah, you can pull it now. I think.
Warriors need kings.
I don't. It feels like Frost doesn't work on these things, or their mood speed's just too high.
No, you can't even cross over them. No, I don't know.
I think they're immune to movement impairing effects.
I think so too.
Can our summon group please log over? And
Sure.
Can you guys back up so I can actually pull this or decide when we're pulling this? Click.
Thank you.
We can't summon cleanse into the ends.
Oh,
He's summoning Lovely.
Oh, okay.
Kindreds get might instead of sanctuary.
We're gonna pull
Oh, I
this.
thought I
guys.
switched that. My bad.
Thank you.
Let's go first.
Just keep in mind that our summon group is locked off.
Cleanse or dispel.
You're a dwarf, stormform that off.
Just a skitter pack and then Farolina. Skitters and 3.
Yeah, let's grab one of the skitters here. You guys can move up a bit now.
Swimming group, that mob is on you. Anyone need to move down so I can kill it?
Also invite him because he can escort.
Cleanse, they're gonna summon you. We're gonna remove you so I can get a summon on you.
Okay.
Next skitter pack in 3.
Yeah, you can pull that one. Alright, acolytes are the ones that cast the area shadow bolt, correct?
Yeah, you want to kill red shirts. Black shirts just force punch you away.
Thanks, you guys are gonna have to try and pick up multiple targets here. I'm gonna hold the cultists for this first one.
Your old
Don't zug around the corner.
mortal desires mean
Oh,
nothing.
let's pull these back a little bit.
You are acolytes of the Master now, and you will serve the cause without question. The greatest
Cursed Tongues also helps out a lot on the red shirts. Make sure Shadow will cast like 5.5 seconds or some shit.
Is that arcane damage?
Yes.
Arcane
The arcane
explosion.
explosion, yeah.
Arcane and shadow, yeah.
The knockback doesn't do that much damage. It's their shadow bolt volley that does all the
E-
damage.
Black shirts don't do shit. It's the red shirts that you want to worry about.
It's the shadow bolt that you take all the damage to on this trash. The other one is just an annoying knockback that risks overclosing and messes up your AoE.
Trade, remember to run the
Somebody
macro-
challenging shout these out, please.
macro for loot.
They have a macro for loot? Nani?
Pull my warrior. Don't zone in until you get into the main raid with
I'm gonna grab these skitters real fast.
That's fine. As long as you don't pull
Ah,
something
fuck.
extra with it.
They'll come back in a
I'd-
second.
I'd wait a second on it.
Yeah, they turn back right now. I was just out of range.
Just zone in there, cleanse.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
I'm sorry.
We're all just vibing.
You're not the first one who went the strat by accident.
Yeah, I mean, Kemaxis did that last week, so.
It was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Stop
Like
cheating on
two,
him.
I
He
don't
has COVID.
I think it was like 4 weeks.
We just noticed that Kemax likes getting locked into things.
God.
I mean, he got locked in his room.
I gotta make sure I choose my words carefully from now on.
Does any mage have the level 60 water yet?
You mean the food?
Yeah, food. My bad.
I'll challenge this.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, Kemax, I'm having dinner right now, and it smells and tastes so good.
You asshole.
That's Shepherd for you.
Who tried eating food?
So if you
Anybody have a challenging for this next one?
I'll get the next one.
Okay. Just pull those all the way up Serenity because I don't want to go forward and get aggro on them because they'll stop being dragged backwards.
I think as soon as there's somebody in cast range, they stop though. So like no matter what, they're just gonna kind of stop at this lip.
You gotta kick those shadows.
Okay, I don't know if we have a challenging for this next one. If anybody wants a challenging on lip,
Sappers
Actually-
also are okay.
is lip just physical? No, it's everything, right?
No, it's physical.
physical.
Just physical.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just like getting
You
a
will
mob.
die.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Oh, what's a bad time without a little bit of goodness?
Wow, did Dre just repeat a 2016 meme?
It's very possible.
I thought it was you're gonna learn today, boy.
Dre, did you get those sappers I mailed you?
I sure did. I've been using them.
Okay, good.
I saw him in Storming just fucking popping them.
Yeah, they look pretty.
They're like fireworks.
Priest, can you stop sniping Hatrix's heals with your prayer of heal?
Oh, can Hatrix?
Thank you.
Can Hatrix please stop sniping my party's health?
Hatrix is a big baby.
I'm glad you guys understand this now.
He's my officer, so I have to do what he says.
Is that interesting?
Ooh, is that the first or second trash talk we've ever seen?
No, that's like the 4th or 5th try.
Too bad it's a
Third, I
necro
think.
night garb.
Oh my
For
god, so
paladins
bad.
again.
But it looks so fucking sick.
Do people
It's bad.
have buff slots for Shadow Prot?
They should do.
I do.
I'd
That's
highly
a shit ton of
recommend,
armor.
I'd highly recommend getting rid of 100 stand or 100 health if you don't.
Yeah. So can we get Shadow Prot out to the raid?
Okay, Craft, you're gonna have to tank square and circle here somehow, and Dread, you're gonna have to do triangle and diamond somehow.
I love how you say somehow.
Yeah, 3 targets. It's pretty rough, especially when you have the main kill target as well.
I mean, we have Adam. He can tank.
Maybe.
No.
For 4 horse?
Yeah, for 4 hammers for sure.
I'm gonna just tank it on like the very edge of, or the very top, or the edge of the top step, just so it's a little bit easier to mind control and more space to work with for the rate of fire. All right, I think I'm gonna pull this up. I think we're all ready.
Do you want us to precast?
No, you don't have to precast. We're just gonna pull this up. Here we go. Skull first. Skull the next, then the boss.
You
Please abolish
cannot hide
poison.
from me.
Make sure to not stand in rate of fire.
Please don't kill the worshippers.
Yes.
That's my fault.
Need a sacrifice.
Yep, I got it.
Poison bolt.
Abolish.
Damn, it's going on casters this entire time. What the fuck?
You can just sack those other ones.
Yeah, yeah. I was pretty on it.
Oof.
Wow. We get that a lot.
Wow, 3 in a row. That's really bad luck. That's really fucking bad luck. That is actually like the only useless piece of gear off
That's
as
new.
well. So,
We get a good loot at the end of the content.
I mean, to be fair, we got pretty good loot this week on our other kills, so it's not a big deal.
I mean, look at me, 7 out of 8.
Whoa.
Hatrix is upset,
Hatrix,
but he voted for me, so.
Hatrix, are you aware that you voted for her?
What? For my 1 out of 8 or 1 out of 9?
Were there stuffed ballots? Is this a rigged election?
Where were you when Hatrix
Dominion.
just killed?
It's all Dominion.
It was Russia.
Clearly. Don't forget to decur.
Especially the tanks.
Do I need to decurse pets? I don't know if they're worthy.
Only Wyndham.
Milk. Okay, I'll save milk. Grandpa can't afford more milk.
No, Doja Cat needs to be saved.
No,
Where's
she
the
doesn't.
Where's Doja Cat?
Oh, your pets are getting decursed.
Doja Cat can't be saved.
We don't want to cry over spilled milk.
Good one, Grandpa. I approve.
Do you see that, Shepard? That was one of your sappers right there, buddy.
I saw that. That was nice.
I'm
Did 4K
sorry.
damage.
Eakers. So the mages at Deekers, do they get prior on loot? I think they should.
That's BS.
That's a
You guys can stay back
clusterfuck.
here. You guys can stay back here.
Fucking every mob in the entire area is right there. Jesus.
Whatever paladin is doing Saints Round Hunters, do might instead.
Dread, you'll get triangle for these still. I'll grab skull and circle.
Ooh, meteor.
Can I bank up my druid's decursing for hunter gear?
Sure.
Nice.
Nice.
Can I bank up all the decursing I did as my mage?
No.
What the hell?
You're a bully.
Do you want these necros or?
Oh, sorry, when you take a break from the game, it resets.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry
I want
about
the shade of an axe next.
Maybe some stuffing of the ballots in here.
Oh, you could stun this one. Interesting. There's other ones you just can't stun.
You guys can move up here now. You guys had 30-minute consumables at the start. Those have worn off at this point. You can refresh those. We're gonna pull this one, LOS here.
Beware, spiders are slowly walking down. Here.
Lazy, how many leather did you need?
Spread out quick, guys. Spread out for the spider pack here.
I'll bring X to the right.
Round up, we'll go onto the raid if you can drag X off to the side.
Yeah, just fistful.
Try and stay spread out as you run over to X.
Meh.
Okay, I'm 8 away, please, I'll trade you a 20.
Thank you, Impetus. Free health potions.
Yeah, I've gotten most people.
I would save those for 4 horsemen. BT dubs.
I have extra greater shadow protection pots when you need some. And mana pots and mage web potions.
You guys see the video of Onslaught chain pulling the fucking gargoyles going down the north? Some hunter pulled like the extra pack downstairs by going up too quickly, and fucking half the raid dies with full Dark Moon Fair. Feels bad.
Even the sweatiest of sweat guilds, they can't avoid the occasional down syndrome.
You can't avoid the green boys.
They can't avoid Zug Zug. It's a real syndrome.
Our guild has it.
We have a real bad.
Zug Zug.
I didn't choose the Zug life.
The Zug life.
Someone
chose
pulled
him.
it.
The main thing pulled. Why both of them gotta be there? Dude, what the hell would that pull be? Holy shit. Probably wouldn't be that bad. Like, how hard do these ghouls hit? Can like DPS warriors just pick up one?
As long as we don't enrage multiples of them at this time, it wouldn't be too bad.
I mean, Exec just saw that he almost died getting hit by one, so.
Yeah, I was asking Exec how hard he's gonna get hit.
Well, if it's Exec, he's gonna get crushing.
speaking of
He's gonna get
dying.
critically striked and then killed.
Yeah, by the way, when these enrage, they're very good to stun. They can be stunned, so when they enrage, you definitely want to toss a stun on them if you got one. They pretty much die in a 5-second stun, so even a smaller stun will do. They go from full to dead on Skull when I just concussion it. Nobody's benefiting from my combo points.
That's right.
Sunder? What's Sunder?
I mean, these mobs do enough damage that last week we pulled one of them and I instantly whirlwinded, and I died in about 0.1 second. So probably because that happened to me on my warrior. It's just you just don't let other people hit first. Like they're all like they first have hit you because you did your whirlwind.
No, we did Sunders.
That is true. Whirlwind probably does more threat than a thunder. Depends.
The quest
could,
item
yeah.
for the ring dropped here, by the way, if you haven't done it.
Anybody need the cross resistance ring?
Look at that.
Oh,
Exactly what I needed.
What do I need?
It's,
one of those.
Back there on
one
the
of those you
body.
just killed.
I marked it with a moon if you need it.
If you're a healer or a tank, well, if you're a healer or me rather, I should say, you don't need it, but everybody else does need it.
I mean, it's still gold from the quest reward, and you can sell the ring. Easy.
I don't think you want to sell your ring in the event that you do need
Make
help.
sure to vendor your rings. It's only a plus 25, 15 stam ring. Pretty garbage,
Max
really.
giving great directions again.
For president.
Free gold? I'll take it.
Can I get Mark, please, Dion?
I guess.
All right,
It's actually
thank
better
you.
if you sell the guilt mats.
This is not undead, is that correct?
This
Correct.
is not undead.
She is not.
It's a
One of
beast.
2 bosses that is not.
That's a beast. That's a spooter.
Yeah, if you put the cursor over it, it says beast right next to where it says boss.
That's a spooter.
Okay, so you guys know the deal. People get webbed. Make sure you turn around DPS webs. Don't push it past 30%. We're going to wait on a web before we do that. And obviously switch to the spiders as soon as they spawn. And cleanse the poison on the tank at all times.
Are you gonna try and get her back over by the wall again?
Yeah, we'll try and get it the same pole position.
Want me to do the pet pull shit again, or
Yeah, you
Is
can do
there-
a pet pull. That'd
Is
be
there a
good.
protection pot we can use?
nature?
Okay, awesome.
Alright, just tell me when, Drake.
You can go ahead and pull this up whenever.
If anyone needs them, I have extra.
Flat pet. Jesus.
Goodbye, parse.
Nice.
Watch your
stop.
threat.
Make sure healers. Make sure you're healing the netted people are net.
It's around killed.
Come on, Hadrix.
Spiders in 5. You guys can sap or dynamite right as it spawns.
Spiderlings are up.
First web in 3 seconds.
Get a abolish poison up. Get a shield
Tap.
and a hot on them.
What percent's it at?
46.
I think we can probably just push after
We
this one.
100% can, I think.
Warriors Death Wish. Yeah.
Snap heal Drade.
What's freezing?
We ignoring the web wraps?
Web whap.
Yeah, break the web still.
I got ungodly.
Did Nadira get webbed twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, his RNG's not too good.
Just ignore ads and burn the boss. There's about to be a web spray. Kill the boss. Kill the boss.
Get on the spiders quick. We got a kiss of the spider again. Wow.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ, dude. Holy God.
Let's
go.
That's insane. Fucking Feast has got nothing but those goddamn necklaces, dude. Feels bad.
That's pretty disgusting. 2 kisses back to back.
It is really
It's a pretty
fucking
high.
disgusting.
It's a pretty high drop rate, I'm for sure.
Yeah, everything on that boss drops good except for
I'm
that
sure that's like
fucking...
one of the best items in this whole instance.
I think there's
On the wall if we're gonna get it.
We're going full horse, by the way.
there's
Is-
trash, right?
Is there a rune back there on the wall?
Yes, there will be.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's a rune inside my access room.
There is trash, but the only trash is the stuff after Gothic.
Can you guys please summon me to the trash when you get to the trash over there? I gotta run back and grab that rune.
Oh, this is where I make it?
Yeah,
I'll be
it's
right
right
back.
there.
Yo. 30 seconds?
Yep.
Ten-minute Songflower, Monka S.
I don't know if we'll get there in time.
15 for me.
Yep, 15 as well.
I think we will. Gotta believe.
Are we gonna
It's
have?
possible we'll have it for Thane at least, but I don't know if we'll have it for the whole fight.
Are we gonna have Kashin switch to his druid for this?
Yeah,
So
Kashin, you want to swap your druid? That'd be good.
To
Just
the better class.
make this easy.
Yeah, because well, we
I'll
only
just
have.
overheal things.
We're down Lori, so
Yeah.
I'd rather not do this with 10 healers.
So can we
Where's
start to
Lori?
explain? Because like I think Pin hasn't been here before, and I don't know if other people.
Well, I basically explained what's going on for Pin already.
Okay, cool.
I don't think there's anybody else that hasn't.
There is no axes or swords respawned.
Yeah, they
You
don't.
said after
once-
Gothic,
No,
right?
it's just after Gothic.
Ah, okay.
Once Resuvius is dead, the axes and swords despawn. Kashin, did you just log off your hunter or log back on your hunter?
I was hoping nobody saw that.
Click on him, he's old.
Grandpa had an accident, okay?
All right. So healers, I'm not gonna change much. There's just one minor change. Instead of you guys moving on 4 debuffs, I'm just going to call your group. So that number that's going to be on my macro, that's just your group number. So I'll say group 1 rotate, group 2 rotate, group 3 rotate, and I'll say that every 12 seconds. So just listen for your group to be called out. And then one other change. After X dies, if you're supposed to be rotating to X, you're instead going to rotate to the safe zone and heal the DPS. So, otherwise everything's the same.
I just want to double check. You're saying after Morgue, you rotate to a safe zone?
Yes, after Mograine dies. So if you're on Zeliek and you're gonna rotate to where Mograine would be, but he's dead, you're going to go to the safe zone instead, and you're just gonna stay in a safe zone and heal the DPS. The reason we're doing that is because DPS after Skull is dead, after Thane is dead, under no circumstances should you take the 4th mark. If you have to, you should always go to the safe zone. And also, if you are below half health, you should also go to the safe zone. It has a 20-minute enrage timer, so if you're tanking a 4th mark for whatever reason, you're doing the fight wrong.
Machine gun summon, please. I'm inside the instance.
Yeah,
Thorstein and Kane, you guys are both going to be tanking this fight, but I'm curious who wants the tanking priority.
We're talking about it right now. I think I'm gonna go since I have life-giving gem.
Okay, no problem.
Buff Kashin, please.
Are we good to get pulling, or?
You can pull that spirit all the way back here, yeah.
The real question is, should I use my handy dandy Nat Pagel's broken reel?
Yes.
No, don't.
I have a yes and a no.
You can just use challenging shot if you resist, and you can use mocking blow if you resist again, and then you can use taunt into that again.
That's what maybe the emergency tank could
You're
help
retarded
with.
if you need that trinket. That's my opinion.
Everyone said to get it. I believe
everyone's
said to
retarded.
get it too. You're the one that said to get it.
No, I didn't.
You did
Statement.
You did say, yes, you did. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I
you did.
never said that.
Guys, Straight doesn't remember what he says. So.
He specifically said not to get it.
Yeah, I said don't.
I don't
get it.
remember
It's a
that
waste
one.
of time.
Who's gonna be the person starting a Mograine? Which tank? Which tank?
Lidl's gonna tank Mograine to start.
Thank you.
So tanks, I kind of said a little bit in Warrior chat earlier. I don't know if you guys saw, but I'll go over it again just to clarify. Just so we're on the same page. So if you guys are a Fury Warrior, you're essentially, aside from Lidl, you're essentially doing the same thing on Thane. We're going to nuke Thane down. But once Thane dies, Adam and Kane or Thorstein, who I guess is going to be Kane, you're going to be going over to Zeliek, and Adam's going to go pick up Lamau, and I'm going to go pick up Mograine. And basically what's going to happen is we're going to relieve those first 3 tanks. Those first 3 tanks are going to swap over to the safe zone, and then they're going to rotate the same direction as they were yesterday, but they're going to wait for their tank that they're going to be relieving to get 3 to 4 marks before they relieve as well.
Pulling.
And we're just going to be rotating the same way that we did yesterday, except with the break in between, or Tuesday.
Okay. And then we're just doing the rotation, like counterclockwise.
Yeah, we're doing the same. We're rotating the same direction. It's just that when you relieve a target, you're going to go to the safe zone for 3 to 4 stacks of the next tank, and then you're going to go relieve the next tank.
Yeah, and just it is counterclockwise. I think you have it.
I think it is counterclockwise. I think you're right.
All right, I doubled up someone again, and I can't figure out who. I hate myself.
No.
No.
No, you didn't.
We have 12 healers?
Yep.
Yeah, we have people swap to ults.
Did
so
someone not
Easy
heal?
and Kashin.
On Skull.
Did someone not heal on Mexna? We only had 9 healers heal on Mexna.
Yeah, we just got Kashin.
They just
Easy.
swapped.
Right, but we should be at 11.
That would be 11.
Cleanse was locked out, wasn't he?
No, Cleanse was here. Oh, whatever.
No, he wasn't.
Bleezy's here.
I was right. Bleezy was on his rogue. So we had 2 people switch on that one.
I love the confusion.
Yeah, he knows that 2 people switched. He's saying that there were only 9 people that healed on Makes and 2 of them switched, so that's 11. But we have 12 healers.
It's fine. We have. I say what happened. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it.
Oh, looks like no Songflower.
Pretty sure he's just watching the healing meters and not seeing me on there, so he doesn't think we have a 12th healer.
He's there, just pretty low.
I'm trying. I'm still in pre-bis gear.
You guys can move up a little bit here.
He's also old, so it doesn't help.
Huh?
I do notice we put all the old people in one group. I
Yeah,
guess
why
we're
did you put me with the old people, huh?
I mean, you just have your birthday, right?
Wow.
Ooh. Speaking of old, my wife made me some Christmas cookies tonight. She's trying to get me fatter.
okay, Santa Claus.
Yeah, can you bring me KT weapons for Christmas?
Only
Sure,
for
bud.
190k gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 4,000 my PayPal account if you want that, bud.
Wait, was someone seriously selling KT weapons for that much?
Oh,
Yeah, someone bought it in you for that much.
Not
Aggressor
selling,
did.
Voluntary 4,000 in debt.
But just think he made like probably what a couple K back from that.
At least he got 3k out of it.
No, it was 5k payout, I think. 400k, or something like that.
I mean, 198 divided by 40. That's
What
there's
is wrong
that.
with people?
And then you're also forgetting like all the rest of the loot they had in that run. Because like I was reading that like subreddit part, or those in the comments, and that guy bought like the Band of the Natural Forces for like 30k also.
Dre
Oh,
needs
totally fine.
9 of 9 Dreadnought.
Isn't it like near gold cap right there?
Gold cap is like
200,000.
217. 217k and something like
What
that.
a random number.
Yeah.
It has to deal.
It's
Yeah,
based
not-
off integer.
Yeah, it's based off the integer because it's one removed from like the 2.1 billion cap or something like that.
Two
If
to
you
the
include the
32
copper.
minus 1.
I watched a video on it once. It's very interesting.
Yeah, they only used it in it for your money.
The next little pack coming.
Then it would have been 2 to the 64 minus 1. Oh, since we're using the reference client, is it really a gold cap the same? Or did they fix that?
It's the same.
Interesting.
Imagine if they didn't.
Well, people just have a lot more gold.
Yeah, gold would be really inflated. Even more than it is.
I think whenever they
214,000 is ridiculous.
I think that they whenever they transfer us to Burning Crusade, they should implement a gold cap but not tell anybody. So if you go into Burning Crusade with like over 5,000 gold, it just deletes it all.
5,000 is not a lot though.
Evil.
I am
quit.
all for gold caps, but it has to be like it has to be like a max of like 15. Just because you can't punish people that badly. You can punish the people that farm 300k in mats. Just don't punish the people that come in with like 10k for epic flying and all that shit.
You can only transfer your character with like 2,000, by the way.
Dude,
And
I'd
if
be
you
okay
have
with
a,
that.
if you have a greater fire protection, make sure to pre-pop one of those. Also, if you, rest of you guys have a greater shadow, make sure to pre-pop one of those.
Let's one shot this fuck.
For melee,
Clap.
what did you say?
I would definitely do Shadow.
Isn't Shadow the most important?
Okay, so just a reminder, tanks. So I'm on Skull, Vito's on X, Adam's doing Diamond, and Kane is gonna do Circle. Okay. Look after your own lives, like shield block uptime, full time, especially when there's nobody DPSing or doing anything. Keep your demoralizing up.
Wait, Drade, I'm sorry. I thought Craft's doing Circle. I relieve.
Sorry,
yeah.
that's what I meant. Craft is doing Circle on the first one, and Yeah, I was getting ahead of myself there. Dread's got diamond, Craft has circle. And
'Cause
then
then-
once one skull goes down, Adam's going to diamond, Kane's going to circle, and I'm going to X, which means that Lidl is going to be relieved to drop stacks. Okay. It means that Craft is going to be relieved to drop stacks, and it means Dread's going to be relieved to drop stacks. All you guys are going to go to the middle. You're going to rotate the same as yesterday, but you're going to come into the next tank in the rotation once that tank gets 3 to 4 stacks. Max is actually going to call it when you guys rotate into the next position.
Hey Max, what way are we rotating?
We rotate clockwise.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So if you're healing Drade at start, you're considered group 3. So again, the change I'm making is you don't wait for 4 debuffs. You wait for me to call your group, and your group is the number after your name. So for example, Kashin, you're in group 1. You're gonna rotate clockwise to the next target when I say group 1 rotate. And then tanks, I'm going to be calling for you guys to do your relief rotation every 3 marks. And it's really important for you guys to rotate when I call it, otherwise you may wind up accidentally staggering something. Why am I in combat? Fuck.
Alright, Max and Kashin, we're just waiting on you two at the moment.
I need full mana. Can someone Shadow Prot group 7, please? So Aladdin, you're moving when I say group 3 move. Everyone who's starting on Drade, so me, you, and Dian, you guys are considered group 3. Winterchild, Kashin, and Cheesy, you're group 1. Hatrix, Nazgul, and Justice, you are group 2. And then Toxin, Easy Peasy, and Cleanse, you're group 4.
Alright, we're gonna get ready to pull this up. You guys ready? Adam, you good?
You said I'm going Blamau? No?
You're going to Blamau, and we'll have Kane do Zeliek.
Yeah, because that's not what you posted originally, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's good. Really? Okay, well, either way, that's good. Let's do this. All right, we're gonna do a pull timer here.
We have 5 minutes on mark. Probably should about that.
Yeah, we did. Kashin, do you want to do 4 to 8? Or 5 to 8?
On it.
I'm gonna wait for the druids to drink, and we're gonna pull. Alright, tanks have your marks here. Be ready. Here we go. Skull first. Burn skull.
5.
Watch your threat on skull.
Group 1, you should be rotating.
Is it always double shield wall?
Group 2, you should be rotating. Group 3, do not move to your next mark until I tell you to.
Skull dead in about 5 seconds.
Alright, group 3, move to your marks.
Alright, tanks are moving to their initial relief. Just gotta keep them up until then.
DPS is now on X.
I'm taunting X.
I'm coming to Blamau now.
I'm coming to Zeliek.
I'm on X at the moment.
Group 4, you should be rotating.
Got him.
Taunting Blamau. Taunted.
But heal should be on Adam, Kane, and Drade at the moment for tanks.
Group 1, you should be rotating.
Are we able to burn X here?
Well, no, DPS just hit their 3rd mark.
Yeah, you guys gotta get out. Get out. Respect it.
Yep. Group 3, you should be rotating.
I'm at 3 mark.
I'm going.
Okay.
And tanks, you should be relief. Group healer, group 4, you should be rotating.
I'm gonna get you, Drade.
I'm coming in, Adam.
Alright, I'm going out. Alright, I'm going to Mogreen. I'm going to Mogreen, correct?
Okay,
Group
Drade
1.
has Mogreen right now.
Oh, okay.
Group 1, you should be rotating.
We're sitting out now. Those tanks that just got relieved, you're sitting out in the middle in the safe spot. So the next, Adam is going to be going to Mogreen next. I'm going to be going to Zeliek next, and Kane, you're going to be going to
Group 2,
Blamau.
You're going to Blamau, yeah.
DPS, if you're low, you need to go to the safe spot.
DPS, you can bandage yourselves. There's no reason for you to die here. If you die, it's your fault.
Group 3, you're rotating. Tanks, you're relieving.
I have
Tanks
4
go in.
marks on Zeliek.
Tanks go in now. I'm coming in.
I'm going to Blamau.
Mark, you want me to top off melee in the middle, or do I go?
Good.
I got circle.
I got Blamau. You can go, Craft.
Top off melee. Group 4, you should be going.
Adam, Kane, and Drade on tanks.
DPS coming back to X.
X takes a lot of damage, so DPS could be rotating back to X at this point soon.
Group 1, you should be rotating.
Use a cooldown if you have one, Adam. A shield wall or something.
I can go pick it up if he
I'm
really
ready to
needs
pick
it.
up Adams if he needs
Group,
it.
Group 2 should be rotating.
Yeah,
Tanks.
We're gonna come into you,
velocity.
Yeah, relieve me.
All right, I'm at 3.
Relieving you,
I'm
Drade.
coming at him.
Dorsey got it.
Okay, Dread has circle.
Okay.
Group 3, you should be relieving.
Kane has 4 mark.
Okay,
We
I'll
have a
go.
tank rotating into diamond.
Yeah, I'm going right now.
Okay.
X is dead.
Alright, awesome.
Safe spot.
Group
Safe
4.
spot.
All right, I'm out.
Group 4, you
Tank
should be
to rotate
relieving.
over to diamond, please. Tank rotate over to diamond.
If you're supposed to rotate to X, you're
Craft can get it.
If you're supposed
No,
to
Zulica.
if you're supposed to rotate to X, instead go to the middle and heal DPS. Group 1, you should have rotated.
DPS is now on diamond. It
Yeah,
should
you guys
die.
can finish off diamond.
Watch the void zone.
Group 2,
Melee, you guys
rotate.
will all melee. You guys will all stay away from circle after diamond dies. It's going to be healers, tanks, and a couple range DPS.
Group 3, rotate.
Shows that 4 stacks.
Can I get
Traps
somebody,
coming
can I
in
get
a
somebody
circle.
circle? Thank you.
Craft's coming.
Shield wall up on diamond.
I'm here, Jed. Taunt
Diamond.
resist. Taunt resist.
Group 1, you should rotate.
Use a challenging if you got it.
I have 4 on diamond.
Diamond
but I
dead.
can live through this.
Okay, so everybody else comes back to the safe zone once diamond dies. And you guys are going to bandage yourselves. It's going to be healers and range DPS in this last one.
Group 2,
It's going back to
rotate.
Dread. It's going back to
Dread, you got it.
Pull it out.
My marks reset.
You have
I'm
8
good.
seconds. Yeah, you
Did
have 8
your
seconds.
Let me
to
get
get
him
him.
to hold my
Wait.
marks.
what happened?
Group 3, you should rotate.
Okay, just let Max call. Please clear Discord.
Yep. Alright, Group 4, you should rotate.
I'm only at 2 marks. Don't relieve me until I'm 4 to 5 marks, please.
Yep, Group
I'll
1,
go
rotate.
next.
Alright, Group 2, rotate in.
Dread call when you want relief.
It'll be the next mark, I'll call it.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, Kane said he was gonna go.
Group 3, rotate. Can we get a tank relief?
Yeah, Kane, you can come in now.
Come.
Remember to don't hug people.
Make sure high shield block uptime.
Group 4, rotate in.
I got him.
Okay, Kane's got it. Heal Kane. I'm not tanking anymore. Please heal Kane. I can bandage.
Max, I'm
Healing
stepping out. I have
Group-
6 minutes.
Yep, Group 3, rotate in.
I have 7 fucking stars.
Group 4, rotate
We
in.
need a healer to go in.
We need a healer in right
Healer now.
Cleanse
Yeah,
this
a healer who doesn't have debuffs go in.
guy. Hatrix is the only healer in there at the moment. We need another healer in there.
I have 7 stacks I can come in.
Alright,
I have 4.
tanks, can you rotate? Can we get a relief tank?
Craft coming in.
Okay, Craft's going.
Careful going in. Watch the chain.
I got it, Kane. No, resist.
Do we have any healers that are out right now that
Do you have
can
a
go
mocking
in?
or anything?
Don't mock him, that's
tried.
bad.
I have 25 seconds.
Okay.
The worst thing
I
you can
got it.
do is
Craft has.
Healers, you have to rotate when you hit 4 debuffs. I lost track of the count.
It's on Impetus. Just let Impetus die. Craft needs to get it back.
Be stacking like that.
Craft has it.
Max, I'm free of debuffs. I'm going to wait till the healers come
Alright,
out.
so healers who are in, rotate out, and then I'll go in.
Let Craft eat the next stack. I'll go in for this next one. My debuff's dropping here. Alright,
10 seconds on my
rotating
stacks.
in.
And I'm going in.
Heal Craft for a second. I'm
Don't
rotating
get
in.
late.
Shield wall's down.
Alright, I got it. I don't have it. Get back. Taunt resist.
Going in.
I got hit by that.
No, right in.
Okay, I got it. It's on Drade. It's on Illidanza. Nope. Just a cast.
Do any healers about to drop their debuffs?
Mine's down.
Circle's dead.
Alright, hold on,
I have
Toxin.
30 seconds on my stacks.
Okay. I can survive for 2 more stacks, so I'll stay in.
He's about to die.
Yep, GG.
No, don't need to really at this point.
All right, good job, guys.
Hey, good
GG
shit.
easy.
Heck yeah.
What we
Oh
get?
shit! Oh shit! They're still alive. I just got meleeed.
Yeah, don't run in range, by the way.
Yeah, you don't run up to them as Ghost. They melee.
Ninja is my marker. Spot.
Yeah, they take a second to
Give me a corrupted
despawn.
Ashbringer.
Get out of the chest, please. Barker.
It was me. I'm sorry.
No, Barker was like working on it.
Let's go. Oh, so that just ports you straight to Saf. Okay. I thought that ported us back to the main area. No, it just ports
They
you
were
straight to
supposed to have
Saf.
changed that.
No, straight to Saf.
You can rezone in and stay in the starting area now.
Oh my god, what is this place?
Good job.
I'm scared.
Dude, that bow looks sick. What the fuck?
That is my favorite ranged weapon in the game. It is the coolest looking fucking ranged weapon I've ever seen.
That
like,
is awesome.
I think the
Does
only
anyone
thing that's
have the Oro
better.
gun?
The only thing that's better is the Illidan one. I think.
That's just a better blaster shot.
Yeah,
So,
it really is.
Hopefully you guys all brought your frost resistance gear. At least the DPS healers don't use it, and the tank doesn't have to use it, but I'm gonna run some as well. I'll give a quick rundown of the fight once everybody is over here. Yeah, you guys are all staying on your healers. We actually don't really have enough healers to actually do this fight properly for progression, sadly. But we'll give it some good attempts tonight for sure.
Let me just put my healing gear on. This is an idea.
Yeah. This dread as well. Do you want me to put my healing gear on?
Yeah, it's gonna be weird because you're not spec for healing, so it's gonna be pretty.
Yeah, I think the ferals are worth more DPSing than they are healing. You're gonna run and it's gonna be like an 8-min. Sorry, go on.
You guys have no points in rest, do you?
Kicked over you. Yeah, we got pure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then you're useless. Sorry.
Sag.
If we can kill 4 horsemen on our first raid day for future, we can have you always respec for the second part of the week. But yeah, we really need to just get more healers in the guild. Really, a lot of guilds are running 16 healers to kill this at the moment, sometimes 17. So, and we're a little off from that. I think we're at 12 right now, so it's gonna be rough. If you're gonna have frost protection potion as a healer, you do that before the fight. Otherwise, if you're a melee or a DPS in general, you can frost protection potion before the fight as well, but you're not going to use them whenever they're off cooldown during the fight. And I'll explain that in a second, or explain why you don't do that. So this boss has very few mechanics, honestly. It's like every dragon has a breath, has a cleave, has a tail swipe. So the mechanics are similar in that sense. The boss casts blizzards throughout the entire fight. The blizzards move randomly around the room. The blizzards do a lot of damage. If you get touched by the blizzard, you actually, I think it's possible for you to get one shot if you get touched by the blizzard. So it's extremely important to not touch the blizzard or even get clipped on the edge because you're milking DPS. Don't get touched by the blizzard, you'll die. There's a couple debuffs that go out for this fight. One of them is life drain. So it's a curse, and I believe mages, you guys have the primary responsibility of getting rid of that. It's siphon life. In siphon life, it does damage to the person it's cast on, obviously, but any of the damage it does, it heals the boss for. So mages are doing DPS indirectly by removing that as soon as it pops up on people. The base fight is pretty easy. Tank gets breath, again, tail swipe, cleave, don't stand in front of it, avoid the blizzard. It's basically just a tank and spank with avoiding the blizzard and a fuckload of damage. Other than that, there are 2 phases. There's an air phase as well as the tank and spank. When she goes up in the air, she casts Ice Block on 5 players. It hits them for a shitload of damage. When she goes into her air phase, this is when you use your other frost protection potion, because the Ice Block cast that she does can actually one-shot you. If you are like 80% health or have lower frost resistance, you can actually get one-shot. And it's really bad if you get one-shot with the Ice Block phase, because if you get one-shot and you're an Ice Block, we don't have an Ice Block to hide behind for that phase, which means that you potentially just killed 10 people on the raid because you got one-shot by an Ice Block cast, which is why it's important to have the proper amount of frost resistance gear. So again, it goes back to me saying don't skimp on your frost resistance, because If you get one shot by an ice block, you kill 10 people in the raid as a result.
I have a couple extra protection pots if anyone needs it.
So let me explain the ice blocks quick. When she goes up in the air, everybody wants to spread out at least 10 yards from everyone else. The ice block does AoE damage from whoever it hits, or I think it even chain ice blocks. Does it chain ice block, or is it just chain damage?
It splatters.
Yeah, it's just chain damage. So it does a shitload of damage if you get hit by the person, within 10 yards, who's going to become an ice block. When the ice blocks are cast, it creates kind of like a physical barrier that you can't run through. You need to use the ice block to line of sight the boss at that point. The boss has kind of like a New Year's Eve ball that slowly drops down and hits the floor. When it hits the floor, it basically kills anybody that's not line of sighting that orb with the ice block, if that makes sense. Anybody not understand the ice block? I'm sure you guys have watched videos on it, but I just want to go over it quick as well. Yeah, New Year's Eve ball drop is what it's like.
Yeah.
So air phase, it creates a ball. The ball slowly goes down. She casts ice blocks on a bunch of people. You stay spread for that until all 5 ice blocks go off. Once the ice blocks go off, you run to the nearest ice block. You line of sight the New Year's Eve ball drop, right, with the ice block. Once the ice block hits once the ball hits the floor and the AoE goes off, you then spread out and you get back in your positions and you resume the first phase.
Luckily needs summons.
It's rinse and repeat, extremely high damage engagement. That's pretty much it. It's a very long fight, and it relies on RNG to an extent, because if you get ice blocks on the other side of the room and half your raid is on the other side of the room, you can't run to it in time, and you can just have 20 people die, and there's nothing you can do.
How much time do you have?
Not enough time to run from one side of the room.
No, I'm just saying, like in general, was it like 10 seconds?
I can't say for sure how much time it is.
Can
Are we
our
got?
summon group get?
I mean, from what
Kyra?
from what I've seen, the ball drops fairly slowly. So if you see it dropping, you have time to run to an ice block and hide.
Could we eliminate like either like north, south, east, or west so it minimizes the RNG?
You can.
So we are going to be avoiding the entire western side of the room, and we're going to be using like 60% of the room. So basically, from wherever the tank is, we're going to just like cut straight down the circle there. So you're going to spread out on mostly the eastern side of the room. You want to try and avoid a percentage of the room. That way people are always going to be a little bit closer to the ice blocks and they don't risk getting completely fucked. I have seen that rogues are able to vanish if they hit it in the same batch as the ball drops. And I know paladins can bubble through it as well. So those classes have a way of saving themselves. Everybody else, however, is just fucked if you don't get behind the ice block. Also,
even
something
if you shield
else.
Wall?
I don't think shield wall will save you either. Something else, I'm sure that somebody is going to line of sight improperly. Again, you have to make sure that you are directly behind the barrier that the ice block creates, and you have to make sure that you are specifically line of sighting the ball drop. Is there anybody that has like a question about the boss?
You said you were going to explain why we don't pot again.
Yeah, so I did go over that for a second. Maybe you didn't hear, but
I didn't hear.
okay. So you pot in the start, but the reason you don't pot on cooldown is because when it goes into ice block phase, the ice block hits very, very hard, and can potentially just one-shot the person, depending on whether it gets a crit or what the person's frost resistance is, or if they're not topped up fully. So you want to use your frost absorb or your frost protection potion in that air phase when she's going to cast the ice blocks on people, because what that's going to do is it's going to kind of guarantee to an extent that none of your ice blocks get one shot, and therefore your raid doesn't have any issue line of sighting the ball. So you only want to use it when she's about to cast ice blocks for the rest of the fight, because again, you want to make sure that your raid has something to hide behind, because if you die to the ice block and your raid doesn't have something to hide behind, it's basically just an instant wipe at that point.
Summoner, do I need to get on that?
I posted something in the next discussion that would kind of like a visual of where people should be standing.
I know we're supposed to use Juju Chill, but are we using Magic Resistance Potion as well?
if you don't have a paladin in your group.
All right, it doesn't stack with paladin.
Right. I would say maybe even avoid using your frost protection potions if you have to use those resistance potions. It's probably more worth to have an extra 50 resistance than it is to have the potion. All right, so this will be fun. This is where a lot of guilds hit a wall. So, I mean, if we hit a wall and it's because people are taking too much damage, I mean, eventually you're gonna unblock yourself just by the frost resistance you're farming every week in here. But we may just be limited on this fight with the amount of healers we have in the guild. Hopefully not, but you know, we'll give it a try and we'll see how things go. I think we have a good amount of frost resistance compared to some of the other people that have killed us. So, even though we're a little shorter on healers.
What is the interval between the flight phase?
I think it's like 2 minutes or something.
Adam,
What?
you're gonna lose buffs the first time you attempt this boss, so I wouldn't be so concerned.
Don't worry, Wuggly is summoned now.
It's very much about efficiency, this boss, by the way, as a healer. It's a very long fight. It's a very long fight. It's a 10-minute fight that you're getting into here. So you want to be using mana potion on cooldown, essentially. And you want to be making sure that you're using efficient heals. We're bringing in more healers for this fight. So to an extent, you're just going to have to trust the other healers are also using efficient healers and are going to pick up those people. So you got to pace yourself a lot for this fight. It's probably the only fight in Classic you have to pace yourself seriously on.
Harry had to attune his paladin.
It could be done by now, but
Hey man, I work as fast as a government agency can go.
that's true.
And I just really want to emphasize not to have the focus of using this attempt to just learn to fight. Obviously, that's just a byproduct of doing the fight, but we do have an opportunity to kill it. All those guilds did not have all the knowledge we do now, and especially the frost resistance gear that the first week didn't. But we definitely can do this. We have insane DPS in our guild, and our healing has gotten a crap ton better. So
Healing has always been great, sir.
It's gotten better because I'm back.
Is Lidl?
No,
Oh,
no comment.
is Lidl coming back?
That's because we 8-man healed everything.
Who's coming back? Lidl is
summoning.
offline.
I'm
No,
aware.
Lidl
She's
crashed.
summoning. Okay, no
I
problem.
left my heals in the bank.
The Lidl crashed. She did not log
Oh,
on.
I see.
Her computer crashed. She's coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, if you think our healers are bad, remember that we're like the only guild in the world running 8 healers for all of AQ40. Just keep that in mind.
And you guys mostly kept your buffs, so. Except for Zilarian that one day.
And even Naxx, we kind of are under healing it. People are bringing like 14 fucking healers to their raids. We have very strong healers, relatively speaking.
I'm a healer.
Okay, maybe not relatively strong anymore because Shepard is here.
So all paladins should be running frost resistance aura for this. This is a reminder in case you weren't aware. Everybody's running frost resistance. I think Pin, you don't have any frost resistance gear, so I think we're actually just going to put you in a group without a paladin and just dismiss you as already dead. I'm sorry to say.
And it was nice knowing you.
It's okay. He just hasn't been playing with us, so he's not prepared for this. That's okay. Gotta get that flask set on so you can live for the first minute, maybe.
You're telling me I should take him out of a priest group?
Yeah, potentially. You should even take him out. Yeah, take him out of the priest and the paladin groups. Get that guy out of here.
So just doing him dirty.
So we're waiting on Lidl at the moment.
Yeah, you're not waiting on me.
Of course.
On that 60% mount.
Hell yeah.
He's riding a summon warhorse.
With buffs though, and Dark Moon Fair resifts buff. That's nice.
I'm zoning, or I'm logging in right now.
See, she's back.
So does Kashin and Bleezy. They got their buffs.
Do they have the Dark and Fair magic resistance?
Kashin took the barf one.
I do.
Ooh,
Oh
Kashin
no, I don't.
does.
I didn't. I took that one because
Oh,
I didn't.
intellect. Rip.
I thought it was going to be in there in the first part of this week.
You wanted that extra mana.
So tank gets hit relatively hard here. The entire raid is going to take damage pretty fast here as well. So again, just try to be efficient with your healing and yeah, do your best. Use your mana potions on cooldown. It's a tough fight. I mean, watch any guild kill this; they have a rough time. I mean, even the sweaty guilds had a tough time with this. So
How long on
Make sure
Kyra?
you look at your buffs. Make sure everything's okay.
it's like Kyra
Does
is
Juju
probably about 2 to 3 months away.
Does Juju Chill stack with the other Jujus?
Yes.
I'm gonna log off so I don't have to redo my consumables.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do mine.
I also only have 7 minutes left in ZG, so yeah, I'm definitely logging. Bye.
Also, if you are a rich boy and you don't mind dropping the extra roll in this fight, the life drain is in fact shadow damage. So if you run a shadow protection potion as well, or you have the buff slots to do it, that'll save a little bit of healing as well. No, you don't have 5 minutes. We'll be pulling in less than 5 minutes. Unless you're going to make it like 60 seconds, then maybe. We only have world buffs for about another, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes on a lot of people, so we want to get it going if we can. Just a extra note as well. The blizzard, it moves around the room, as I said previously. So blizzard isn't stationary, so you got to watch as it moves. But during the ice block phase, it's very possible the blizzard will move over on top of an ice block and kill everybody. So what I would suggest is if you notice that the blizzard is very close to an ice block, and you have multiple ice blocks in range of you that you can get to, try to get to the one that's further away from the blizzard rather than the one that's directly next to it.
I mean, can't you can maintain your LOS by just backing up, like, you know? straight up?
I don't know if that necessarily works, but maybe. I think you have to be relatively close to it to LOS.
This seems like a well-designed fight. Not at all.
Yeah, it's RNG. It's very RNG based. I mean, Ape swiped on it like 4 or 5 times because they got ice blocks and ship positions. So just expect that, and it happens.
Can someone give Wuggly the coordinate? I think it's 3640. I don't remember.
All right, you guys can log on. We got Wuggly in here now. Please log on before we lose some more buffs here. I would say maybe redo Paladin buffs before you go. And we'll try and get this pod on the way. Can I get a health stone from one of these warlocks?
Oh, the health stone impetus gave me still here. Pog.
Same.
What's not mine missing mark? Only justice.
All right, you guys can put your Juju chill on at this point.
I'm definitely missing a buff. Oh, there. Yeah, I'm missing kings. Okay.
Did Spirit go out?
I have it.
I do
So
not
shadow
have it.
resist. Does shadow resist help with the
Get spirit to mute, please.
Helps with Siphon Life. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll throw it out.
Thank you.
One last ready check and we're gonna go.
I need to regen 8k mana.
Yeah, I'm watching your mana. Don't worry. Same with cleansed.
it. Which side of the room we're using? Was it right? You said
We're
void
gonna
left.
use the kind of like a V shape around the back side of the boss.
All right, that works.
So we're gonna avoid the western side of the room as much as we can. Warriors, whenever it goes into ice block phase, when you can't hit the boss, make sure you swap to defensive stance, and if you farmed a Hydropane, make sure you swap that on too for the extra resistance. All right, looks like everybody's ready, so we're gonna pull timer this. Cleanse, can you drink?
get it, guys.
please?
I need made water. I need made water.
2, 1.
Alright, I'm not moving forward until cleanse is 1 mana.
Wait, guys. Can the mage give him water, please?
I got it.
Alright, here we go. We're pulling. It's gonna take a second for him to come up, anyways.
I'm good.
Is there like a slash range 10 bullshit here,
I'm
or
gonna be tanking where the ping is. You don't need to slash range 10 for this first phase. You just need to avoid the blizzard. You don't need to range until the
Watch the tail swipe.
Put it up anyway, so you know to stay away. Whenever
oh,
the time
he's a
comes.
spooky boy.
Tail swipe, watch out.
Priest, be mindful where your group is. Prayer of Healing is a very good spell.
My pet's already dead.
Decurse.
Seekers. Mages, you guys need to help with this.
We're kind of half the raids on the other side.
Maybe
Rip.
we should split the mages better.
There's a alley in my group. I'm not getting his buff.
Blizzard on the melee, it looks like.
It's air phase, so at this point you want to spread out. At this point you would also use your protection potion. You want to spread out 10 yards, and you want to look for the ice blocks. Don't run to the ice block until you see 5 ice blocks go off, or you'll chain ice blocks and you'll kill people. So you're waiting at this point.
Ice block by the door.
There's 2 ice blocks
All
over
right.
here.
You can get to the ice blocks now.
Get behind them.
You
so
see
you're
the
all on
ball in the air in the middle of the room. If that hits the ground and you're not behind something, you just die instantly, and then the fight resumes.
Bandage. Melee bandage.
Ooh, threat stays from land. That's nice.
Yeah, we gotta watch out for the cleat.
You need to watch out getting clipped by Blizzard too, because if you get clipped by Blizzard, you'll literally get one shot, or close to one shot. It's like, and the healers don't have mana to heal you through that.
Alright. Good first look.
Alright,
Yeah.
you saw all the mechanics. Yeah, just a reminder, when it goes in the air and it's casting ice blocks, you cannot just immediately start running to the first ice block. You have to sit there and you have to wait. You have to wait for all 5 ice blocks to go out before you start moving. Which means if you're a healer, you just need to be focusing on topping people up initially when the ice block's going on. And you move again once the 5th ice block goes off.
Got it.
I don't know if anybody else had it, but DBM definitely had a timer for when the frost breath hits, so it's like 10 seconds from whenever it's cast.
Maybe we'll split the groups here. And,
Also, I would suggest if you're like counting on a paladin's aura, just stick close by to them. Paladins, if you're in a melee group, stick close by to them.
I would suggest that all the melee DPS like be at max range or in a little circle, because the frost kind of like it can like if it comes behind, then you can move forward, but if it's obviously it's right on top of us, you can move back. It just gives you more room to work with moving around, I think.
Yeah, so I'm typing some tips in the healer chat. This is, you guys all saw that this is a ridiculous fight for healing. So you really have to squeeze every single inch out of your class for this fight.
There's not a lot you can get away with as far as an efficient healing of this fight, and again, we're not even running the proper amount of heals that we need for this fight. So it's a long fight. It's a lot of mana potions you're gonna have to use, and a lot of people really struggle to kill this fight without world buffs. So we're most likely gonna get a few attempts in. We still want to keep the attempts like serious, so I still want you to consume for them. I want you guys to just get some practice with the mechanics, and then in order to kill this, we're probably gonna have to go home, world buff, and come back. And this is why it'll be a really good thing if we can get through 4 horsemen on the first night of the week, because then we can use world buffs to push through these last two. Yeah, we're gonna distribute. I think we're gonna split the way that we're doing the groups, just to make it a little bit easier here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the even groups. Maybe we'll have the even groups go right from where we're starting right now, and we'll have the odd groups go left. And I think that should be pretty okay. I'm just looking at how many healers we have split on each side of that.
We should do some of the loot while we're waiting.
Alright, I fixed it. Yeah, you can post some of the early pieces. Paladin, Hunter, Shaman, Druid. Anybody for these?
Inspiration gives armor, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Inspiration is 25% armor increase, yep.
Thank you.
And it just comes with priest's ability, so there's no way to avoid it, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
We could spec out of it.
I mean, you could spec out of it, but your tank wants it, so.
I even want it.
I deserve this.
To confirm, evens right, odds left.
Evens right, odds left. Congrats, Kyra, on the bracers there. Also, a lot of classes, their 2 or 3 set bonuses have really ridiculous bonuses. So, just for performance purposes, we're gonna be like stacking 1 member at a time with tier. Not the full set, but you know, some classes have a 2 set that's really good, some 4, some 6. So.
Shepard, that's not how loot in this guild works.
I know. Didn't think I forgot, did you?
I don't know, you're old.
He does have Alzheimer's, maybe, or is that dementia? I can't tell.
Who's
Dementia, probably.
who's talking?
guys can go ahead and consume.
Machine, do your job.
Oh, sorry. Hunter brain.
All right, grats to Chezzy on the ring here.
Congrats on your first piece,
Oh,
buddy.
cool.
Congrats,
Thanks, guys.
Got Shudgy.
Dude, that's a big upgrade on me. Thank you.
Now you better not leave, because we better not leave, yeah. Because I'll find you.
Nah, I'm not going anywhere.
I'll take your finger and the ring.
And we'll cut you.
I do have a pretty sharp knife. Ready to go.
Healers, I think you saw on the last initial attempt, I spiked really hard in the start, and I think somebody had to lay on hands, so people didn't have mana right off the bat as well. So just be ready for me to spike in health initially. All right, looks like everybody's ready. Hopefully you guys are all consumed. You got your juju on. I'm gonna move forward at 3 here. So odds are gonna go left, evens are gonna go right.
4, 3.
Oh, already taking frost damage. Gotta go.
Watch the tail.
Seekers.
I'm dead already, so let's wait. I probably need a power word shield on the pole.
You had one?
I probably need. Did I?
Yeah, the problem is his aura actually outranges his aggro range, so the shield had already popped by the time you got to him.
You had regrowth, rejuve.
That's kind of brutal.
Do we have to face him the other way? Because a lot of people are just getting tail swiped, and then that's why you
I
died.
think the raid just needs to move faster with the tank on the pole.
You can just move out to the sides. You shouldn't get tail swiped.
It should be like a Nixia kind of that.
Like Cthulhu's room, rather.
A lot of people tank him facing the entrance rather than turning him because of that. And also your healers are having to run with you to get heals because you're turning it.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we'll maybe at the first round we'll hold them in that position and then we can switch it from there. But
yeah, I think we should do the door facing strat because that aura fucking chunks. So having to heal you through his damage and start healing the rest of the raid is yeah, while moving.
Pop the nature swiftness for that.
Are we rezzing or running back?
We're gonna run back.
Just run back. I can't just now.
Yeah.
Does anyone know if the ice reflector reflects the aura for 5 seconds when you use it?
Definitely doesn't.
Okay, I didn't assume it does, but I was just curious. We do have a bot. We'll drop a bot when we get back.
I'm gonna swap real quick to grab my bracers on Kyra.
Okay, I'll wait. But should I wait for you at the entrance?
I should log into the entrance. So yeah.
It'll put you in the normal entrance, yeah. Because you weren't removed from the group or anything.
Yeah.
This is probably the last time we get to do progression in a SAF unless there's a classic 2 in 20 years. So enjoy it. Have some fun.
Or don't, because this boss is stupid.
If I wanted to get AIDS from a Frostworm, I'd just fight Syndragosa.
I'll take this any day. I'll break you. I don't
Brace
even
Mage,
care.
Warlock, Bracer, anyone?
What's
Anyone
the
else?
dragon's name in Ashenvale?
Well, there's 4.
Yeah, there are 4. It's gonna be a random spawn there.
I need more mana.
Alright, grats to cleanse on the bracers.
Thank you.
Anybody want a piece of trash? Hey, Molchamp wants a piece of trash.
Yeah, it's better than that. That's not.
I just can't believe Molchamp's still wearing that.
Wow.
Poor guy.
AQ20 even? Wow.
That's Molchamp. Trade me.
Wow, that thing's actually class restricted too. Interesting.
That looks so cool.
That looks bis.
It looks definitely bis.
I think it's Bismu.
Oh, that face looks weird.
It's Noth's robes.
But does that Noss face them between your legs on the robe?
It does have a lot of armor. I mean,
That's a Warlock drain tanking chest.
You guys can roll if you want this.
I mean, I don't think I'd ever use it, but
Yeah.
Just for pretty.
I don't have room.
Otherwise, on Nexus.
Sure.
Use it to tank Ani.
Yeah, very important things you can do with
5
that.
more seconds. And it's going away.
I mean, how much armor is that? Is that equivalent to like mail or like low level plate?
That should be like low level mail or leather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this crap trinket.
See everyone in 20 minutes from now.
It's awful. Definitely not hunter loot though.
But
Sorry.
I'm kidding, dude. Look at all those blue trinkets.
I really don't have bank space for that shit, though.
All the people with lost DFT dreams. Here you go. A
Dude,
better
I
trinket.
feel that, bro.
Dracaris, do you want this? Like, actually.
This is gonna take 20 minutes.
We need to work on our.
Adam, you're not getting it.
We need to work on our
It's
PPM.
a joke.
Our pulse per minute.
I mean, he passed on the last one, so.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't even need it.
Oh, where's the bot?
Someone time us.
We haven't dropped one yet.
Drop it on the edge of the room so it dies to the aura.
Do they even take damage?
I think they can take damage. I just don't know if it would get put in combat. Like I don't know how that would work.
Oh no, Hatrix linked. Oh shit.
Alright, congrats to Badoon on the trinket.
Congrats.
Congrats, Badoon.
Congrats, bro.
Congrats, Badoon.
Hopefully we're all getting buffs out.
Patrick's trying to trigger me.
So this is probably where we're going to be sinking a lot of our consumes every week, so just be ready for that. Make sure you bring enough consumes to raid to at least wipe on Saffron a handful of times, I'd say, for at least the next few weeks. So I'm just going to tank it where it's sitting this time, and I'm just going to hold it wherever it stands until you guys get into position, probably.
I hope the entire raid gets cleaved.
Did we wide
drop
turn.
Do we drop the bot yet?
Oh yeah, let me drop a bot quick. This bot is sponsored by Barker.
Thank you, Barker.
Thank you, Barker.
Thank you.
You got any deals, Barker?
Barker's our hero.
It'd be funny
He's
if the
sponsoring
repair gold went to the guy who summons it.
I would buy every bot.
If that was the case, everyone would be bringing the bots. Be rolling for who gets to
It
drop
would,
the
yeah,
bot.
it would be a race to see who dropped it first.
No, there can only be one in the area. That'd be cool.
Definitely.
There'd just be a chain of bots wherever you went.
People would cause wipes if they were next on the bot rotation.
Bots get decided by the loot council.
Waiting on Kashin here.
Probably treat this like Loatheb too. Don't like auto the boss until you're not in front of him.
All right. It looks like we are good to go. We're gonna pull timer this.
I would zoom all the way out so you can really see the room well.
Be ready to move in here. You guys need to get to your positions quick. I'm moving.
4, 3, 2.
Sneakers. Thank you. Good job.
Watch the blizzard.
Did he?
Someone pick it up. Let's get some back or something.
Mad Max is fucking top threat. Jesus.
I think we need to establish a specific healer for the tank here as well. Because there's so much raid damage going out that everybody's just playing bop it with everyone's health. So you guys spread at this point. You try to get away from the blizzard. Or I guess if we're wiping it down, you can just run into the blizzard. How much is that blizzard hitting for the people who are standing in it?
It's survivable, but it's unnecessary damage. I got stuck in a couple last pull.
Roughly.
Yeah, without
no,
resist.
right, that was the ice bolt.
Interesting. I was like 15, 20 yards behind that block and didn't get hit by it.
Oh yeah, it's just a cone of line of sight.
If we're picking a healer for the tank, I'm going with Hatrix.
I take a lot of damage on this fight. This is a known fight for big boss damage. So
Hatrix is great at spamming.
I have to have a healer established. Yeah, I am getting hit for 3 to 3.3k on a lot of attacks, so. And that's not including the frost damage that I take as well.
Did we really already knock her down to 85%?
It says Saffron 86%. Ended after 1 minute and 43 seconds.
Yeah, I mean the first attempt was like 75.
At least the run back is short.
Also take into consideration that a ton of our DPS don't have any frost resistance gear on, so.
Who doesn't?
Pepe hands?
Huh?
Well, I know of a few, but I'm not going to call them out. They know who they are.
That did what? Oh, people without
Maybe
force
just
resistance?
haven't had time to get it, or I don't know.
But we had months.
I know a lot of people miss their quests for the rings and stuff too.
Naxx come up for as a surprise to these people.
Yeah. Easter surprise.
Paladin, Hunter, Druid.
Hey, Hatrix, you really picked those up? I guess your crit set. Well, the bot didn't die.
Hey, you guys can use the bot, see? Or
Dude, how much?
Thinking positive here.
How much frost resistance does the fucking bot have?
Infinite.
I mean, he is blue, so he's probably frost immune.
That is how this game works. If you're the color of that element, you must be immune to it.
Hey, congrats to Serenity and Kashin on the gloves there.
Congrats, guys.
What's the timer on those?
50 minutes.
Okay, plenty of time.
Congrats, DN.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Rigged.
Rigged.
Congrats.
Congrats, Dian.
Nice looking druid set.
Yep. She
What's
is
the 8-piece for druid?
I'll show you.
Just like one of the.
Oh my, that's so good.
Just like one of the tiers.
Yeah, all the druid bonuses are very good.
Oh, good lord, that is really good.
Yeah,
Nice.
there's a reason why we stacked her. And it's not officer bias.
Yeah. Healing's just going to be like the block and naxx, so.
It's better threat for the tank. It's more survivability for the tank. It's better DPS as well for people that get rejuved.
Were you ready to pull, or do I push? Put one
Mana
on
efficiency.
We'll be ready to pull. Let's get our buffs out, please.
Ooh, that tier 3 set looks I don't know. Take off the hat.
Excuse you? That's the best part.
The hat looks so weird.
No, you look weird. What the fuck?
That's definitely
No,
one of
but
the
the
best
helm
ones.
is amazing.
I don't.
I love the helm.
Like the helm.
I feel like the helm looks so big, like you can't even see out of it, type of thing. Like it
Badass.
cuts off your vision.
It's like the first fit.
Oh, man, I accidentally jujued DN.
Thank you.
That's 9 gold right there.
It is.
9 gold for Juju.
Oh,
I need 30 seconds.
Does anyone
Wait
have
a minute.
mistletoe? I can give mistletoe to someone else as well.
Matt, I got you.
Take some mistletoe.
I just DC'd 1 sec.
Where did Max go?
I got 2 jujus. Thank you, Kane.
As soon as Adam's
so
back,
great.
we're gonna.
I know.
Pull this up.
Remember that.
Listen, I've been healing you, okay?
No.
I'd be okay if we spent the last hour, farming frost giants.
No.
Ooh, +1 in the chat.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Someone has to be gouging it because you should be doing you should be using brilliant wizard oil most likely, especially a paladin.
So for
I
the
should be
people
using
that
the wizard oil?
don't, for the people that don't have any frost resistance, I think this should be like maybe a wake up to those people that you take a fuckload of damage this fight and we can't heal you through it. So make sure that you are farming some frost resistance in your downtime, please.
Will we be able to request the guild bank for frost rings at some point?
Frost rings should have been provided, or the match should have been provided for almost everybody. If you got missed on a frost ring, yeah, please
No,
DM me.
the runes. The runes
Oh, the
for
runes.
crafted gear.
Yeah, we're slowly gonna fund it. We're gonna go down the line. It's gonna be melee priority into casters at some point.
Cool, gotcha. Thank you.
By the way, if you guys use mana oils or brilliant oils and you want me to make them, just buy the herbs and the vials and I'm good to make them for you. The bank will cover the shards.
Please, you there? Cleanse, you there?
watching.
All right, last ready check, and we're gonna pull it up.
What the hell was that slash yell? This one's RP.
That was what's it called from ICC.
Hold timer.
Sinjag
Here we
goes
go.
up.
Let's go. Fuck this shit up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bye, Cleve.
Keep going.
Oh, epic.
Speakers.
Was that Cleve that killed?
Yeah, it was Cleve.
Oh damn.
Maybe you really gotta hug that wall when you come in, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Watch out for the blizzard.
Yeah, it's our phase is spread out. Let's get some practice.
Kind of want to stand on the blizzard and see what it hits like.
Just push it as much as you want. So
Hit
we
me for
see
about
more.
3,500.
All right, so you're waiting for the 5 ice blocks before you do anything here.
One of
You
them
guys
was me,
should
and I
ping-
died to it. So
Oh, I died. Same.
Yeah,
People
so
need to get topped up in this phase. I think everybody who's got hit by an ice block has died pretty much.
Oh,
This.
well, we only have one healer alive. That's why,
I want
or
to test
two
the line
rather.
of sight on these. Yeah, I stood very far back and I was able to dodge it as well.
All right, release and run back, guys. Let's try to make these recoveries a little bit faster so we can get some more pulls.
I think we need to just find a way to clean the fucking pull up. The pull is awful.
Maybe, I don't know.
I was looking at like Invoke, Nexus, and Almost, and from watching like the replay on it, they basically pull exactly what we do, but the DPS doesn't even register until they're on like the left and right sides. Maybe like they're hugging very close to the wall, kind of like when you go into Cthulhu Room, where you're like super hugging left and right, so you don't get anywhere near the thing.
I think that's probably
That's what I do, and I don't get hit by anything. So just
Yeah.
go as close to the wall as you can. You don't have
It
to
also
kick off the boss.
looks that aspect of the pack doesn't fuck with you until you actually get hit. Like that aura is not going to give you a daze, so hunters can put that on early so people can run around. I see there's fucking wisp going to the other
God, I was following.
temple.
I was reading officer chat and following.
That's
oh my
great.
god, yeah.
Look at all of you.
Do you want to log in on your hunter?
Yep, I'm switching over.
apparently Tempest is about to do a rebuff run if we wanted to get buffs.
No, we don't want to do Ani
But-
yet because I mean it's just literally gonna have no impact to the fight since we're dying instantly. So
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Doesn't make
just
a
saying,
difference.
just in case.
Yeah, we were just talking about
Thank you,
that
yeah,
in the officer
appreciate
chat.
Yeah, we've been actively discussing the option of world buffing again, but I think that it's more important that we are able to see a bit more of the fight before we go that route because that's going to consume a ton of raid time, and ultimately people need practice before you go for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I was just told like they were doing that. I was like, oh, I might as well say something about it.
Yeah, trust me, it sounds amazing. I would love to be able to go get world buffs right now, but I just don't think that it would make a big enough difference. I think we'll just come back and wipe instantly anyways.
Oh yeah.
All about those PPMs, pulls per minute.
Exactly. How many consumables can you eat in this hour?
Oh, I'm about to spend about 700 gold again.
Consumes per hour. Also, Grat's impetus on the chest.
Thank you.
How long do we have on the shortest loot?
Oh, we have one more piece.
Can we just get this out of the way so we could just go back to back?
There it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just want that for looks.
Ladle, what in the hell are you wearing?
Tank ranged weapon.
Good God.
Three minutes on Flask, Maka S, I'm logging out.
Big brain, I flashed and we got the 4 horsemen.
Yeah.
That horseman kill was fucking clean.
I'm determining if I want to go grab another flask or not.
Well, just so you know, like, especially DPS, don't worry too much about going harder consumes until we get until we start surviving 2 spirit bombs. You could probably be a little lazy.
I just been popping greater frost resist potions.
Yeah, it's up to you. Like, I'm still gonna be running all my consumables, and I kind of encourage the healers to run all your consumables. But like, I wouldn't reflask or anything until until it looks like until we like at least get the pull down.
Nothing that will like make you go bankrupt, basically. Also, I don't know if you're picking these out from DM tribute, but you should do them. They're pretty useful.
Right. From the looks of it, some guilds tank with main tank being towards KT's hallway, and then some guilds tank it as it's looking at us right now. I think it's just kind of a preference.
Congrats, Lidl, on the ranged.
Congrats, Lidl.
Congrats, Princess Lidl.
Belt and gun. Yeah, you just can't get any more items. Sorry.
What's a bow, sir?
Loot lock. Yeah, it is a bow.
I tried.
Name my gun Death String.
Soul gun. That'd be pretty cool.
Getting on Kashin here. Alright, everybody's ready. I would suggest that you guys maybe like move up a little bit. I don't know what the pull range is. It's pretty far, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty much like halfway down the stairs or like at the bottom of the stairs or some shit.
Don't stand in frost aura range.
You get frost aura though, so I think we need to just go back and move forward at the same time. So maybe we'll stand back here, come back.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can just stand just slightly behind Star, and when we pull timer, we'll just all move forward when it hits 0. See if we can make our pull a little bit cleaner here.
Hug the left and right.
Odds right. Or evens right, right?
Evens right.
Hug the left and hug the right.
Just go as left as possible.
A lot better.
Good job on decursive.
You could probably get away with popping like Blade Flurry and Adrenaline Rush early. You'll probably have it up again. Same thing with like Death Wish and shit.
Death Wish is Monka.
Oh, does it increase your fuck? Yeah.
Air phase, you need to spread out. Try
Decrease
not to be
resist.
in the blizzards. Healers, you gotta keep healing through this. Like,
Top people in the
never
best you
stop
can.
healing almost. Alright, you want to wait for the ice blocks to go out.
Watch out, blizzards moving through the center.
It's 2 ice blocks.
If you get one, ping where you are, so we know.
That's the 4th ice block. There should be 1 more. And there's the last one.
Hide quick.
Bandage behind
That
us.
side of the room didn't get any, so Adam's dead here. And that's where the RNG comes in with this fight. I'm gonna tank it in a different position now.
Watch out.
Melee move.
Alright, I'm dead.
Keep going, keep going.
Better.
Do we get a new record?
Not quite. Almost there.
New unbuffed record, baby.
Yeah, it's a new unbuffed record.
So, what's killing the people initially? Because I know I died because of like the splash damage from like the second bolt.
Did you die to the splash damage on the ice block?
Yeah. but I saw like a couple melee dying before even air phase hit.
It could be they're getting hit by blizzard. It could be that they just are not wearing any frost resistance at the moment, so they just die instantly to the aura. I mean, the aura, when you wear no frost resistance, does like 600 damage every 2 seconds, so you basically just die in the first 10 seconds of the fight.
Makes sense.
So it's
Okay,
very obvious who doesn't wear any frost resistance because they're just dead.
Healers, I need you guys to do what we're doing on Twin Imps and literally spam. Just pick a spell and spam. Don't pick one that's gonna waste all your mana. Just if you need to downrank. And use hots if you have them. Just don't stop casting.
Ooh, 78% this time.
All right, we're going for a better attempt than 78 here.
What was the previous record?
Well, our world buffed attempt was 76. So
okay, that's pretty good.
How much does the ice blow? How much damage is that?
It hits for
2,500 splash. It hit me for 2,287, and I have like 230-ish frost res.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's one of those spells that's resistible in like quartiles basically. So it's like you either resist 25%, 50, or 75, and so it can hit you for like 2 to 3k or something.
Yeah, again, that's why people pop their frost resistance potion or their frost protection potion during that air phase starting, because you are trying to use that to reduce your chances of being one shot and to increase your chances of there being an extra ice block.
But the ice reflector does the same basic thing, right?
I don't know if the ice reflector reflects that or
It does not.
I don't think it does.
So we can't say it consumes poison.
It shouldn't have like the spell. Like if you go look on Wowhead, you can see like spells like what they have like tags on them, and that one should have the tag like cannot be reflected. So that means like reflector wouldn't work, and Sheena Zanza wouldn't work or anything like that.
So the ice block is 10 yards, correct?
Might be.
It's within 10 yards, yeah. Anybody who's within 10 yards, they get hit by the AoE and, yeah, potentially die from it.
Yeah, so everyone should have range 10 then.
And it's an extremely heal-intensive fight, so any extra damage, the healers just get more behind.
If you're, excuse me, if you're in a group with a priest for air phase, try to stay within 30 yards of them so our prayer of healing hits you.
Hey mom, do you have any thorn rope?
Yeah.
I forgot to restock.
Let me know if you need more.
Thank you.
I started carrying like 140, 160 on me. I learned my lesson.
God, I have no help.
What's new?
That's true.
Where's my juju?
Yeah, no more.
There's some very cheap enchants you guys can get for things as well. I mean, you could even be, I mean, there's you can pay 9 gold for 5 frost to your shoulders for this fight specifically. It only costs 15 bijus to get your other enchant back, which that's like fucking 10 gold right now in the economy. So that's relatively cheap as well. You're always able to swap that around.
You're just trying to get everyone to buy your bijus.
Big brain.
I'll simply not buy your bijus.
Just buy the other guy. Chinese undercut me every day anyways. Alright, ready check's gone out. We are waiting on someone. Kashin.
Kashin is here.
Alright, we're gonna move forward at the same time here again. Try and get our pull down at least consistently.
Behind Stargaze.
5, 4, 3,
Here we
2,
go.
1.
Entrance is a lot better.
Melee, it's like a Nixie. You can be like 25 billion miles away. You don't have to be very close.
Oh, that blizzard.
T-Mac.
Drade's down.
What?
Keep pushing. Maybe we should have 2 healers on Drade.
Range
I
10.
I died to life drain. That
Everyone range 10.
People aren't ranging 10 at all.
Alright, you guys need to get behind the blocks at this point. So all our blocks, all 3 of our blocks, or 3 out of 5 of our blocks died. So you can see that if you're not bringing the frost protection potions and you don't have a good amount of frost resistance, or we can't get you topped up, and we lose some of those ice blocks, we lose a big chunk of the raid just immediately because they can't get to the ice block in time.
And I literally saw like 4 people die to the ice block splash damage. Just to 1.
Yeah, so you don't have an add-on, you just literally type in /range 10.
Yeah, I also saw, I think 2 or 3 people die to that blizzard early on. Granted, they're probably like, stuck in their casting; they don't quite notice it. But that shit
The
does
blizzard
pretty
didn't
hard.
seem like it did that much damage. I slightly clipped it. It didn't kill me.
It like the worst part is that it slows you, so you're just gonna like take
Yeah.
more damage.
I mean, if it slightly clips you, you can get out like fast enough to live, basically.
Yeah, like the worst shit is whenever you get hit with a blizzard right before a frost breath goes out, then you're fucking slow going into an ice block, and you're like, well, hope the paladin uses Blessing of Freedom on me or something. Like, fuck me.
Most paladins don't know what Blessing of Freedom is.
He's not lying.
It's probably not on some of their bars.
No, it is. I just gotta find it. Hold on.
See, there's.
I have consumes if you guys need them.
Also, something you guys can work on this week, since almost everybody was funded a pair of legs as far as DPS. If you guys farm 10 of the insignias, which is like 300 Crypt Fiend parts or something, so you can do that mindlessly when you're on the days of the week, you can get a bonus 10 frost resistance to your legs. That's pretty nice to have.
How long does it take to farm 300 Crypt Fiend parts?
It's not as bad as you'd think it would be. I mean, that's maybe a few hours of work.
You could farm it, or you could buy them off the AH. Your choice.
They're like a gold and
Did you cut out, or
change
is that
each.
just me?
They're 2 gold each.
Yeah.
You
It's
need
a
300.
few hours of work. It's not super bad.
It's not the only thing. Or do the Craftsman's Reds quests. They're actually easier.
Yeah.
It's hard to get the consumes or the mats for it, honestly. They're pretty expensive per usually like 40 gold to 60 gold.
Then you're doing the wrong ones.
No, I mean, it's just like keeling pots. A stack of 5 is 8 gold right now. You need 20.
But they weren't a while ago. They're only up because of Craftsman's Writs.
That's what I'm warning people about currently.
Also, if you guys have even the shitty pieces of frost resistance gear, try and get some sort of enchant on it too. Just like an extra 100 health, that may be the difference between whether you live or die. So
Is there a frost resistant cloak?
Yes,
There's
it is 5
to
all res.
resistances, yeah.
I'll get that.
I don't think healers need it, right? Or do they?
Well, I got it anyway. It's not bad to have it.
Yeah, why not?
It's not an expensive enchant either.
Yep.
It's very cheap. It's like 3 or 4 gold. Or
What do you mean the enchant? I thought he was saying the cloak.
Oh,
no, the enchant. So we're gonna probably do 2 more pools on this one. So if you have any consumes you're starving on, save that for the next one. We'll probably make next attempt our last attempt. We're thinking about farming some trash and just kind of winding down the raid with, you know, kind of what we're gonna be doing for the next 2 weeks. Since again our raid night is gonna fall on very awkward nights to be raiding. Max, are you here?
Yeah, but we're still drawing priest buffs, and I'm out of mana.
Gotcha.
If any of you is down for a ZG after, let me or Kyra know.
Also, I would again highly recommend any downtime you have this week, farm frost resistance gear. Or if you don't have frost resistance gear, frozen runes are becoming very cheap now. You could easily farm gold and buy frozen runes, and you could get your frost resistance gear faster that way too.
Don't buy the ones from the auction house. If you just look in trade chat, I bought like 5 or 6 for like 60 something gold a piece yesterday. You just have to find people that are just trying to offload.
They're only gonna get cheaper. So
They're only going to get cheaper. This is true.
I'd be down for some necrotic rune farms.
Yeah, I need to start getting those together.
You have until Sunday. Once
Oh,
Sunday hits, that shit's gone.
Did 300 already hit?
300 happened last Sunday.
Shit.
You have until Sunday to farm all your mats for rest of naxx, unless you want to
Time to
spend.
call off work, buddy.
Yeah.
Shepard, are you here?
No.
All right, looks like we're good to go. We're gonna pull timer this.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go.
1.
The entrance is a lot more cleaner now. No one's dying.
Jinx doesn't get so uncleaved.
Decurse Serenity. Thank you.
No, is there died? Really good job on decursing though.
All right, air phase. Try and top people up.
15.
Defensive stance.
All right, you want to spread out for ice blocks? Wait for all 5 to go off before you go chasing down any ice block.
We lost one
So
already.
That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And 5. So you can LOS now.
No.
Goodbye, King.
God damn it. Stupid
Bye,
blizzard.
this. It is nice that he keeps the threat from the ground phase coming.
That blizzard's gonna go straight through the melee, watch out.
Whether I get to pull him into position or not is really based on where the ice blocks go to, which is a really sad thing.
New record though.
What's the percent right now?
76.
Oh my god, that's as good as our world buffs, and it's probably 75 only wide.
No, there was a bunch
He's
of curses
healing.
went out.
again, by the
Shame.
way.
That was pretty good though.
76 is as good as our world buff attempt. So this next one will be our last one. So you got any like heavy consume like a Zanza you're holding on to, you can just burn it here. Do one more attempt, and I think we can easily recognize that it's probably not going to happen tonight. We probably need a couple more healers for this. That would be ideal to have Lori here, I think.
Yeah, but she wanted to come in, but I told her no because it's just one more attempt.
What about that Zanza pot that reflects? Is that
Nah,
No.
don't.
Nope.
Nah.
That's useless.
Also, somebody posted something in Discord earlier for Kel'Thuzad with the Zanza reflecting.
We were
reflecting
talking
a
about that
sheep.
last night.
So fucked.
Yo, I'm gonna run that just so that someone gets sheep.
I'd like to say Kane and I would have been fine if the person had lived. One of the ice bolts.
Yeah, it's just it's why it's important that everyone's bringing those frost protection potions for this fight. It's again, you get one shot by the ice bolt. You potentially lose raid members because of your death.
Welcome to the first resist fight where resist matters.
What, you telling me to have 200 fire resist for rack?
There's no cheating this one.
Nope. There's no burning this one.
I'd like to say Twin Imps resist matter.
Yeah. I had Twin M's shadow resist that.
We could have had a warrior tank it. It would have been a very slow fight.
They still would have had to get shadow resist.
All right,
Now-
last attempt here. So if you're saving anything, just use it for this one. We're going for a new record. Yeah, we're going for the big 75% this time. It's all right, guys. It's just progress. That's all it is. I think people just forgot how progress feels since they haven't played World of Warcraft seriously in a second. No, we just want people to get a good enough feel for it so that when you do actually come back here with world buffs, you aren't completely retarded and just waste them. So it's important to just get some time in, just feel the mechanics, understand how the movements work, understand how much time you have to run to ice blocks, understand that it's very possible to die to ice bolt. Yeah, things like that. Also, good job on 4 Horsemen tonight. That was really fucking clean, so I'm sure that we could even do that without world buffs next week.
It's a lot easier with the more tanks.
It is a
I
little
have
bit easier.
50 seconds on my flask, rip.
You want the ready check to come back. Please, you're here.
I don't have mana again.
Alright, waiting on Max's mana.
Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 for Kiss the Spider next week.
I do need one on Kyra.
You're last.
That would be 3 of 4. The first time we killed Max, and we got the Pendant of Forgotten Names.
This is true. I mean, we're 2 for 1. Come on.
Alright, Max, you good?
Nope. Takes a while to regen 9k mana.
Wow, sad. Pathetic.
Have less mana.
To get less
dude.
mana.
Just be stupid or forehead.
Alright, you should be good to pull. The pull timer will be full.
Get less in.
5, 4.
Nice trick as a warrior. You could run in as defensive.
Don't make us heal that, please.
You're about to get a blue maybe on the tank.
It's on the tank.
Air phase in 10.
Alright, air phase, you want to spread out? One ice bolt. 2. Just you're waiting, guys. 3. 4.
He died.
He died,
And
yeah.
5. You can LOS now.
God damn it.
Oh, dude, this other side's fucked.
This fucked.
Yeah.
This is the RNG of Saf.
I mean, if we use frost pots there, they live, so we should be fine.
You're not in range for decur.
Oh, I died midair. I love this.
I love getting kills with back.
Why do I always have aggro?
That just one swipe there just took out like 4 people.
It's because the tank died. The tank died, and then I guess I'm second in threat, so feels
it's all
bad.
good. You guys can definitely see how this is a 15-minute enrage fight, and you just have to give up basically all your gear for frost resistance. I mean, it's so intense on the healers at the moment; they can't keep up spamming you even. So
Yeah, we cannot keep ourselves up and you up, so it's you know, whatever you can do to make our life easier.
So yeah, Thursday for the next 2 weeks. Again, that lands on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, which we're not raiding on either of those days. So we've decided that we're gonna post the raid day on Saturday for both those weeks. Hopefully, being a weekend and people are off on the holidays sometimes, you know, should be a little bit easier to attend. But yeah, I understand people got things going on with their families. It's not 100% expected that you guys will show up, but you know, if you can continue to show up, that's great. If not, it's no big deal. Raiding's a difficult thing to do around this time of the year, so.
So it'd be Tuesdays and Saturdays?
It would be Tuesdays and Saturdays, yeah. That's what we're gonna do for the next 2 weeks. Saturday is not our raid day, obviously, but after New Year's, yeah, it's gonna go back to Tuesday, Thursdays. So it'll be the same time that we run as it is right now. So if you guys are able to make it, that's great. If not, I mean, again, the holidays, raiding is inconsistent for every guild during the holidays. It's just it is what it is.
Are we farming trash or are we done?
I think we're actually going to go and do a ZG idle run. So if anybody wants to stick around for like 30 minutes and knock that out, if not, if you got better places to be, that's totally fine as well. And I don't think we have any problem with that.
So what are the cheap things I can buy for this plus 10 frost res shit?
It's really tough, man.
So
Are we staying in raid for the CG?
Yeah, you can stay in raid for the ZG.
You can also kill skeletons in Plaguelands for bone fragments.
Right, so Western Plaguelands, you can get bone fragments from Anderhall, or in Eastern Plaguelands, you can get it from, you can get Crypt Fiend parts from the northwestern cave over by Strathholm, the one in the like abandoned town or whatever. The Crypt Fiends there drop Crypt Fiend parts. So it's 30 per turn in to get 1 mark, and you need 10 marks to get a plus 10 frost enchant to a head or shoulder slot. Not head or shoulder, head or legs, sorry.
They want to go farm that.
It's definitely something worth doing if you're just logging on to sit around. It's 10 resistance, a lot more than you think.
I'll be back in a bit. I gotta take care of the kittens.
It's you need 10 marks, and it's 30 per turn in for 1 mark, so you'll need a total of 300. And they have a relatively high drop rate as well. They're not too bad to farm. But they're expensive right now just because they're high demand, and you might run into competition farming them too.
Favorite is the plants ones though, because you can just go to Angoro and chill.
So you guys have a good idea of what things are going to be like for SAF now.